Yeah.
Hello guys, we are in a new video for our English project. The subject when speak is craft. My colleagues are Cesar Antonio Pérez Zambada, Luis Manuel Ibarra Pérez, Mildred Barrón Lara, Cristel Hernández Leiva, José Ángel Domínguez Valdés, and Carlos Cuadras Santalla. Craft in social life is are something of great importance because they help us remember our ancestors, uh, symbolic wars and cultural way of expression of selves, clear representation, or cultural and social. For example, for example, for example, okay, thank you.
The graph is represented for the word for a principle. Shows to object a production, although obtained which place, a different for the others. This place is a material activity different for the industrial work. This activity is very funny and very cool because you entertainment to create these different craft to decorate it, this one for different colors and patterns that they like to will to sell or decorate places. The craft is exists everything. There is all in the all parts or in the restaurants on the etc. Is everything to do to decorate these one places and a good relationship.
Many of the artisan pieces have a long story. The way in which they are made has been passed down from generation to generation. Some since pre-Hispanic times and others since colonial times. The skill and creativity of each of the artisans are reflected in their creations and throughout the national territory. There are hundreds of options in terms of materials, techniques, use, and styles. Crafts are important because they represent an entertaining and fun work. They also symbolize our past and are very useful to decorate places. For example, I have a T-Rex of marble. I bought in Museo del Desierto, Saltillo, Coahuila.
Both craft and industry are of commercial and product important. Craft are part of the economy of many regions and this allows you to earn great income. Craft represent the passion and tradition of those we make them. For this reason, local government must continue to promote regional culture and identity, offering organizing craft. Craft is a complementary activity to agriculture to generate more income. It allows the expression of popular creativity and personal identity. It constitutes an employment alternative, especially in the rural and marginal urban areas, incorporates women and youth people in the production activities. It involves almost 2 million people located in the rural and marginal urban areas of the country. There are around 1 million artisan workshops, mainly micro and small companies.
One of the fundamental characteristics of this work is that it develops wildlife or no intervention of machine or automatic. There are several types of crafts such as ceramic wood, vegetable fibers, marble, stone, glass, metal, littles, textile, jewelry, and some musical instruments. We can find crafts in Mexico. They can be found in places squares, markets, museums, cultural centers, and street stalls.
An anecdote about craft that I have experienced is when I was in high school and the teacher taught us to make crafts such as alebrijes, thin flowers, 3D origami, clay dishes, and they taught us how to sew. Then the teacher took us to a professional craftsman who taught us the correct way to do various craft projects. Later, we made a giant alebrije as a statue as a final project. Finally, the teacher introduced us to a craft competition, in which we were third.
This graph is very important for the old people because this one we talk for the past, for the different traditions, and this is important because they talk about that one on the in the future. They represented that one, and the future, the people we obtain information about that ones in the past.
I like a crabs because beautiful.
I really like crafts, especially because they are very creative things, and I really like to make them. For example, origami, which I practice a lot in my free time. I also really like I because I learn more about the culture of a region or country.
I like a craft because what I like about handicraft is that they are quite special and unique because they are made by hand and each one of them has a special meaning, apart from the fact that artisans do it out of passion because they only want to demonstrate part of the culture and not forget it.
I like a craft because someone it's funny.
What I like about craft is that during the creation process, it may not be very nice, but when you see the final result, it fills you with pride.
And that is everything for today. I conclude the conversation about craft. Thank you for see and see you.